Hello everyone, I'm Rampage, with me is Blue Calico, and we're Sweaty Palms
May the
Gaming.
land bloom in your
What's up,
stead.
everybody? As usual,
Making good use of this.
he's playing one game and I'm playing another.
Hear back from your family yet?
I specialize
Someday
in
we'll play a game together again.
Maybe.
your survival.
This is a pleasant surprise. Outlander?
Good hunting, Outlander.
Drawing a blank here. Sorry.
I really feel like I should get Minthara and bring her with me.
Land gods, see our fallow. Our crops are weak. Their roots are shallow. Continue at
I know Shadowheart has to be there because it's her damn trials.
That must be Summerwind. Where is Cal?
Oh, excuse me.
That sounded awesome.
Yeah, that was so awesome.
There's Kel. What's she holding?
So now everyone knows. It was only a matter of time once you went up that cliff.
You stood right next to the man whose wife you had murdered and told him to move on.
I never wanted any of this to happen.
Then why?
Calais sowed the seeds of discord.
Okay,
She
interesting.
wanted the Utaru to leave Plainsong.
I had a condition on me. I didn't know what it
abandon our
was. This
home.
glutted
If that
catacombs.
thought
This
caught
area
on,
is filled with the
it would have
bones of
been
the
more
dead. The spell
destructive than
animate
any
dead
sickness
skeleton
or
does not
machine.
require a skeleton
So
to
you
raise
had her
the dead in
killed?
this area.
There is a natural order to
Interesting.
all things. Growth, decay, death. It's the way of the world. A tree cannot pick up its roots, so I stopped what was threatening us. And I'm sorry it came to it. But it's over now.
I'm gonna make sure you pay for all the suffering you've caused.
Too late.
You think you stopped Kalai's beliefs from spreading? But when people hear what you did, they'll cast aside the old ways even more.
No.
And you won't be around to do anything about it.
No! She needed to stand trial! Kalai deserves justice.
Kel
How's your
thought
game
that
going?
silencing Kalai
Good,
would
I
I
just
know
silence
you
started.
just started it, but
prove her wrong. That will give Kalai justice.
something super exciting could have happened. We don't know. I don't know.
I tracked down a
It
murderer.
isn't much, but
Look at you
I
go.
want you to have this. As
It's not
thanks.
that hard when they put a little marker up
I
on
won't
your
have to spend
screen
the
and you
rest
just
of my
follow that
days
way.
wondering what happened to Kalai. Blighted are the leaves.
That's fair.
3 of our people dead. And for what? I admit it. I never wanted you among us. But now, It seems I must thank you for revealing the rot that had taken hold here.
I'm sorry it had to happen this way.
At least with the rot removed, new growth can thrive. I'll make sure Kel's body is properly seen
Okay.
to. Kel's treachery will be a shock to many in Plainsong.
I'll plant Kalai's seed pouch in Plainsong. You made that possible.
You've done enough for us, Outlander. Go while the roots are strong.
An old world ruin. Might have something useful lying around. I should take a look inside. Okay, what's in here? Interesting. This could
Gail, I'm
help.
gonna leave you here for a little while.
Looks like this door needs some kind of key module to open. Better
I
search the
doubt
ruin.
it, but I'm right. Everybody I'm getting ready to go face is pretty much undead, so.
This could be useful.
My problem is I carry everything and I just let everybody, I just get into my own inventory with everybody and get what I need. Like, oh, I know I have a fireball spell somewhere and a scroll, let me see. Yep, there it is, in my own inventory. I think I'll cast that with Shadowheart.
An ancient rail cart. Huh. I wonder if it can still move. Okay. Save this green shine for something special. There's some kind of relic in that room. How do I get in there? An old world relic. How do I get in there to get it? Moving this along. As far as it goes. What does this switch do? Looks like this switch controls the tracks.
Oh, God damn. Muting.
I'll move this over here. There. A key module. Perfect. There we go. This needs a code. I think I found some data. the ruin, that might help. I should look through my data points. Could help.
Could have swore there was some writing somewhere here to tell me how old this fucking building is.
Nope.
It says if you look on the outside, you should find the age of the building, but I mean... everything in this place is 1,000 years old at the minimal, so...
No, I think the place I'm in is probably 1,000 years old at the minimum.
Look, we're both dungeon delving.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'm standing outside in the world inside of an old rundown building that's falling apart. It's not even considered a dungeon, it's just an old-ass building that's half here.
I am in the Sharan Temple getting ready to go to the Gauntlet of Shar.
Okay, maybe a piece fell. Like, I don't know what I'm looking for here. Apparently, I don't know what the hell I'm looking for if I can't find it. Oh, sounds like something's over there wanting to eat me. I'll be over there in a second, guy. Alright, let's check my things again, just in case.
Good thing I have plenty of lockpicks. Excuse me. Thieves' tools.
According to the data I found earlier, the year this place was built should be on one of these walls.
That's what I just read. Lady. Sorry.
You're good.
There's some things in games that just need to go away.
Because they're dumb.
A lot, like all the extra holding that started about fucking 6 years ago, 7 years ago. When it comes to video games, I hate it. Like I understand I'm having a little trouble finding it. But I already knew where to look. I already read the fucking passage 8 times, and then she says the same thing I've been doing. Well, maybe I should look on these walls to see what year this place was built. No, shit, Sherlock. I'm just not seeing it. Okay, here it is. Now the sun is up and it's not dark. So 1923. Got it. It's fun. It's just stupid though. All the hand holding they do in games.
Yeah.
Like okay, I have to figure this puzzle out. And before you have a chance to even start trying to figure the puzzle out, your character says something along the lines of, "Maybe we should try doing this. Maybe we should do this. Maybe." It's. That's why I also turned off because at first I had the guided on where it showed it on my screen. Where I went?
Mhm.
But now I've done turn that off and why would you jump like that, lady? I turned it off and put it just back on the mini map. But in reality, she's wearing a thing called the Focus,
Mhm.
and it's pretty much a fucking projection on your temple that only you can see.
Hmm.
So it can like point out footprints and shit like that while you're doing things, you know. But it
I'm in.
yeah. Anyways, so that'd be understandable if something popped up in your screen and was like, "Oh look, you go this way."
Excuse me.
Why
Yeah.
did you not grab that, lady? Wow. Okay, let's do that again. So that's a little bit, at least a little bit more understandable. Why, you'd have something on your screen, but still.
Yeah. I hear you.
The extra hand holding got crazy. Well, that's because people were complaining games are too hard, and they just, yeah,
Okay.
they were wussies
Where
about
to
trying
now?
to figure out video games. I remember back in the day, we had to wait for a walkthrough to come out, and then you had to go buy it.
Yeah, the book. You had to go buy the book.
Yeah,
I had every single, all the Final Fantasy games I played, I had a walkthrough book for all of them.
the first time I ever used the internet, ever, was actually on Legend of the Dragoon.
Sometimes it just has to be that way.
Because, God, man, that sand pit stuff was fucking annoying. Yet there's a spot where you had to. Why can I not think all of a sudden? You had to go a certain way through screens.
Mhm.
Like you had to go up one screen, over one screen, down one screen, back up one screen, right one screen, up one screen, down one screen, go left one. You know what I mean?
Relic I saw
And
earlier should be
that's
on
a
the floor
damn thing I'd
above.
be looking at.
And
But
I
how do get up to
spent
it?
days on a PS1 game at that time trying to figure out which way to go, what was the pattern. And if you messed up, you'd get stuck down below in this sand pit thing, and you have to fight all these guys to get back out to the top and try it again. Now, mind you, that's when I got my love for leveling. Kind of a coincidence, I think not. But still. Yeah, that's where all that came in at. What? Why would you do that, lady? Why would you do that?
The rolls are not going to my favor tonight.
May the odds Ever be in your favor.
Yeah, they weren't on that last roll. I rolled a 1. I rolled a couple of those today.
It looks like the rail tracks continue into the building.
Oh, no, you are right. See, that was one time the hand holding actually came in handy for me. So I'm sitting there looking around, I'm like, what am I supposed to do? And then I got close to the rail tracks, and she goes, oh, well, it looks like the railroad tracks go ahead and lead into the building. I'm like, oh, hey, that means I got to push this in there. Pull this thing around from where I had it. One of those puzzles. One thing used in 8 different ways is the only way to get through it.
You'll be proud to know that I'm picking up all the silverware that's worth 10 gold apiece.
I am so glad I taught you proper on that game. Because you're like, oh, whatever, who cares, you know.
Tracks
I'm
are
not
lined
picking
up at the
everything up,
curve
screw
site
all
now.
this crap. It's only worth 30 gold. But that 30 gold times 100 comes in real handy when you want that new staff or those gloves. Because guys don't respawn in that game where you can just go farm.
That's not how it works.
Not like real D&D. Which I think there should be some more random encounters or
Okay.
something like that in that game. In my
Yeah,
opinion.
but I think they're done. They're not doing anything
No,
else
they're
except for just
updates. Yeah. Yep, that's exactly what's right. Because as the people at Lorien Studio put it, like, no offense, but we want to move on to something else. We want to make another Envisure, another badass game for you guys to play. How's that sound?
I get that, but man, a little DLC wouldn't have hurt them.
I mean, now that doesn't mean that.
Made it.
Yeah, they said they're not
These
even doing
relics.
DLC or nothing.
I'll hold
Yeah,
on to
not
it for
them.
now.
No.
Figure out what to do with it later.
They don't have to do the DLC. Wizards of the Coast and whoever else owns that game, the rights to that game,
Can do their own.
can do their own DLC for it. So. I'm not sure when it started either, but it was something else that came on with the hand holding things. And it was
All right. I think this ruin's cleared out.
God, yellow paint on things you can climb. Or things you can vault over and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Not sure when that started either. Just all of a sudden Our brains got trained that when you see a yellow mark on something, you can either crouch under it, jump over it, climb on it, use for climbing, and so forth. That's why you had a hard time with Baldur's Gate. I don't mean nothing bad by when I say it like that. But there is no hand holding in Baldur's Gate. They don't tell you how
Well,
to
I
do
think some
shit.
of it had to do with the fact that I hadn't played, like, really played Dungeons and Dragons in so long that I still just wasn't sure. It was like being a beginner.
Yeah. Well, I'm not
I
talking about
mean,
the
that's how I
spells and
felt.
stuff. I'm talking about
Yeah,
like investigating and, just learning how to platforming yourself and, just little things like that 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 you're used to in a lot of video games. You take for granted. Like in this game here, climbing, so easy. But you got other games where climbing is not easy.
I don't think I've played that many games with hand holding.
Every Assassin's Creed game it has a bunch of hand holding. Even a lot of games I play has a lot of hand holding. I don't mean that like I said, I don't mean it in a bad way. Just in general, like just a lot of games in general has so much hand holding, it's ridiculous. And that's what we've gotten used to. That's like Belgard, right? You had to have it on easy in order to beat it the first 7 times because you didn't want that much of a challenge. That's part of the hand holding, that not having that challenge.
Yeah, but every game has an easy one.
Yes. But very few people actually found that game anywhere near difficult. 90% of people bitch about how easy the game really was.
I feel like you're giving me a hard time because I played it on easy mode.
No, I had to play Clair Obscur on easy the first time. So now I don't have room to talk on some of it. Clair Obscur, I put it on easy the first time because I could not get the timing down of the fucking parries and the dodges and all that. I couldn't get that stuff down. And it was fucking me up. So, no. And I heard online, everybody else was like, oh man, once you get it down, it don't take no long at all. Game's really easy. I'm like, is it though? Because I don't usually have a hard time with that, like Souls games and so forth. I usually get pretty good at the Souls. I never did get any good at the parrying on Souls, just blocking and dodging. But you understand what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
Even on that game, I had to be like, nope, you're going on easy the first round. And then when I recorded it, I had it on normal. I was still getting my ass kicked on normal here and there, too. And that's after beating it once and having all the skills. It's like, fuck. But I really enjoyed it, though. Even after I had way more of a challenge, I enjoyed it because it made me feel like it was a new game. Like I had to relearn the new timing of it because as things go on, the harder you make the game, the tighter the parrying is and the dodging is. You gotta get more precise. There's not as much give in it. And plus, certain things happen more. I noticed. Like there's one part on Clair Obscur that, which I can never figure it out, is that fucking Grandit fucking moves everybody does, and I could not figure out how to dodge them or block them. I saw people online all over the place like, oh, it's easy. Just do it right here at this point. I'm like, why can I not get it? That was on easy. And I still couldn't get it. But when I turned it on medium, there was one spot where I had to kick the dude's ass so fast before he did a certain move. Otherwise, I couldn't block that special move. And it
And he
murdered.
killed you.
Instant one hit kill. Did not matter how much life I had. Full life, instant dead. And it was fucking, it's like, oh my god. If I don't find. So, okay. I have to get really fast at this. Everybody pull out your shit. Go, 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 go. Block every single turn that he swings on that I can possibly block. So that way he takes more damage from the parrying.
Take this to a
So
diner
I need
later.
to. Yeah, it was ridiculous.
I play games to have fun.
So do I.
Like,
But you don't find the
you
challenge
know,
that I find fun.
that's not true. I find a challenge fun. I just don't want it to be so hard that I can't do it. And some games these days, they are making easy mode even difficult. It's like they don't want people to play on easy mode. I just want to have fun.
Cause Blue just wants to have fun. Oh, that's all she really wants.
That's a true story. That's all I really want. I just want to enjoy myself.
Cause Blue just wants to have fun.
If I gotta work real hard at it, it's not fun for me.
Yeah, see, that's the opposite of what's going on nowadays. Is usually if you work real hard on it and you get it, it's like, yeah, fuck yeah.
Oh no, I
A
mean,
sense
yes,
of
I get the
accomplishment.
sense of accomplishment. I still get that
But you get it on,
on the games that I play.
yes, you just don't get it the same way everybody else does.
Like, when I beat a game, I feel a sense of accomplishment.
Yeah, see games like Dark Souls and stuff like that.
Help me!
Their sense of accomplishment is boss by boss, not by game. Because oh my god, those fucking games just piss you off.
Yeah, there are some games that do piss me off. The more I play this, the more comfortable I get, the more I feel like I'm relearning how to play Dungeons and Dragons.
So do you think you'd be able to do a DM yet?
Oh no, I don't have any interest in being a DM.
Neither do I. We gotta have one.
I'm not a storyteller.
Am I?
You don't do bad at DMing.
I think I do. I cannot.
No, you are wrong.
I can't think of my feet fast enough in order to, not keep the story linear.
Check for tags.
I wish I could take a deep breath and the world just slow down around me.
Right?
That'd be so much better for my ADHD.
I've got her in my sights.
What the hell are you doing up there, lady? Oh shit, completely missed you. Got you in mid run halfway across the fucking your encampment, lady. How do you feel about that? She's in mid run running down this bridge or whatever. Like, oh, and all of a sudden this tag arrow hit her in the side of the head. Like, what the hell? I'm on the other side of the encampment. I love it.
How was the path interrupted? That's so fucking stupid.
I can keep going.
Guess I better heal. This is definitely one thing that is not realistic in this game. Besides the fact that arrows can penetrate metal and take down a robot. But other than that,
Like zombies can
tear
beat up
through
concrete
right?
in 7 days to die.
Concrete, hell, they can tear down a fucking metal door.
Steel
door
door.
Steel vault door that's like
Yeah.
fucking a foot thick. And they're like, whatever, give me 20 minutes. and everything's handled here. What? How?
You know what we do to Outlanders like you, right?
Keep still now.
But no, it's the fact that she can pull a bow back and then just sit there and hold it
This outpost won't
for
be causing any
long
more
periods
trouble.
of time.
Yeah, you gotta have incredible strength to be able to
Yes.
do that.
Trust me, I used to jack around my dad's bow all the time.
And then you just shake.
Yeah, you holding it back, and you didn't want to let go. Because if you let go and dry fire that, it would fucking,
Rip up your arm.
oh God, easily. Especially if you're not holding it right. You're not wearing long sleeves. I mean, it's a mess. Of course, we were dumbass kids, so you know. That's all standard. And me and my cousins are prime examples of how women live longer than men. Like we were that. Let's stand in a circle around each other. Take this practice bow and let's shoot an arrow straight up in the air. And then we all take off running. Yeah. None of us ever, thank God, none. Yeah, lawn. This was the expert version of lawn darts because you didn't know where the fuck it was coming down at.
That's true.
All you heard, and it was in the ground. That's all you heard. Like, oh,
Can you
shit.
imagine one of y'all getting stuck with an arrow in the arm or something and you have to go tell everybody what you were doing?
Yeah. I do.
Beat your ass.
Oh, he did. There is no, he would have. He did. I mean, none of us got stabbed, but a hole got put in the trailer. A couple times in the roof, and he kept trying to figure out how, and then eventually he finally put two and two together. And the one on the side of the trailer was Pee-wee. It was my cousin Alan. He was the one who shot the side of the fucking trailer. I mean, we wouldn't shot abandoned trailers, or well, I mean, to us kids they were abandoned. In reality, now that I'm older, somebody probably just owned that property and just only went out there every now and then. As like a fucking, I want to go and hang out, camp out in the woods type thing.
I don't know how I didn't end up in juvenile hall as a preteen with all the stuff I did.
Right? I'm with you completely on that. I have no
The police
clue.
were starting to know my name.
Yeah, I know that one for sure.
Yeah, they know your name, huh? Or they used to.
They used to. Now it's The guy everybody accused to be racist. That guy.
Yeah, we probably don't even have the same cops.
We don't. Not from when I was a kid, no. We have the same cops
I'm saying
from...
since that.
No, we do. We have, some of them are the same, yes. Not all of them, no.
I bet a cook can do something with this.
Hercules is breathing real deep over there.
I need more of this ammo.
Wish I had some chips. Some Doritos. Doritos. I wonder if I can do one on that at the end of the day.
Killer. Not easy to take down. It's down!
It's gonna be a hard one. That's what she said. Difficulty class of 30. Ain't gonna cut it with a 1. Now, can we have the opener into that section there? Give me a 20. I just rolled the exact same thing twice in a row.
I fucking hate this.
How hard is it to get a 20? Let me tell ya.
You sound like you have the odds of 1 in 20.
Yeah. I'm done. Done with that door.
That acid ought to hurt it. There those doors. Now, how to get it down?
I don't want to spend all my lockpicks trying to get in there, though.
This thing acts like it's from Tremors. There he goes. Well, it buried itself underground.
What they used all these machines for.
And it wasn't... I got up on a rock and it was like it couldn't find me. Oh, you fuck.
I can switch it up.
Oh. My thumb moved just freaking a hair too much. Yeah, I shot right over the top of the freaking robot. The giant snapping turtle that I'm fighting. The
That
robotic
sounds like
snap.
fun.
Not really, because its shell is a pain in the ass. Of course, I'm also trying to be smooth and knock over a bunch of fucking stuff off of it. Oh shit! That was a hell of an explosion. Get out of all this area. Fuck that. That was a lot of shit going on there. Poke our head back up. Ooh.
Oh, that helps.
Ooh, you fucking jumping ass motherfucker. Jesus Christ. Those fucking guns are pissing me off.
It's on my back that might go away. It's pissing me off. I'm
Shoot without it.
considering cheese and crackers. On mute, of course, but I'm considering cheese and crackers.
Where'd you go, Mr. Turtle? There you are. I don't know why you're jumping out way over there. But okay. Goodbye.
To keep me going.